Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back to Bermuda as we continue on with our playthrough. I've gathered some more materials. I just increased the durability of our axe and just harvested some cannons off one of the boats. Now we have some iron and things on board in order to craft some more items and also crafting benches and other things. It's pretty cool. I've really enjoyed this so far. So if you have too, make sure you smash that like button to let me know you want to see more and to support the channel. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. About 50% of the people who watch are actually subbed, so thanks again for supporting as we rocket towards the big O 1 million. Right, so now we can finally make ourselves a smeltery. We've discovered clay and stone and scrap. I found some more clay by going down to some containers where there were some boxes next to them, and inside is some clay. And, of course, we now can make our smeltery, so that's great. Let's go ahead and get crafting that, and we'll go ahead and see if we can start smelting down scrap into iron. And then we can make things like the anvil, for example. Actually, we can make that now with 10 planks and 10 iron. So I suppose we should also craft that, but let's check the smeltery first to see exactly what it does. Let's go ahead and grab that out of the inventory. And I guess we can put all of our crafting buildings here. I think what I'm going to do is make a ring around this little raft here until I figure out what everything does and then start to make a decent home. There's really no risk or danger for us being exposed to the sun. So it would just kind of be like a expenditure of materials that we don't need to do just at the moment. Let's go ahead and put down that thing. Let's see here. There we go. There's the smelter. Cool. All right, so I think we'll put this down here, just next to the distillery. Keep these two fire buildings together. There we go. And let's see here. Fuel and items. So I assume what we can do is take clay in here and turn it into terracotta. Or we can take scrap and maybe smelt that down too. Let's take some of our scrap. Let's take half of it. Let's see if we can split stack to half. There we go. And we'll put some back. And let's see if we can smelt some of that down. Did it? Yeah, it says 20 now. Okay. Now it looks like this requires a fuel. Now does that take sticks? I should have read the description on that, but I'm assuming it requires sticks or planks. We'll grab both just in case. And let's go ahead and split the stack. And see if we can throw some in there, and let's see how it goes. Plus, we can make a lot more sticks from the planks that we have now, so that's good. Oh, looks like it doesn't take sticks or must be something else we can make in here. Maybe we can make charcoal somehow. Let's see. All right. Well, let's see if I can actually maybe read the description on that. It seems like the only thing that shows a description is after you craft it. So I can't exactly figure it out, but it obviously requires some other type of fuel. So we'll have to come back and do that next. Let's go ahead and make ourselves the anvil now. That's another thing that we can make. It also contains blueprints, so that's good. And of course, all the iron that we have, we can get much more of that by harvesting more cannons that are down there. I cannot wait to have some more materials in my inventory. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all week. Thanks for the support. Thank you. Contains additional blueprints for advanced stations. Right. Okay, so now we can put that down just like we did with the... actually, oh, I like how we can put it down just like this. Let's put it down next to this. Oh, cool. So, like, we can work both stations from here. It doesn't have to be huge. Anvil is literally just the anvil. All right, a heavy chest. A mortar. Cool, so now we can make weapons. No, I'm just kidding. That's probably for making... maybe taking seaweed and making medicines out of it. Oh, we can also make metal foundations. That is awesome. And arrows. Ah, so that must maybe be for the blowgun or the spear gun, because I don't see a bow and arrow in the game. I don't see a way to make a bow yet. Okay, well, that was definitely worth making. We'll definitely need to make ammunition for that thing. How are we doing on food and water, then? Food and water are good. I think we have a little food poisoning from a random... roasted fish that we ate, but okay, let's come back here with some fuel then. What was the other thing that we might be able to craft? There's let's see, fermentation tank. That might be another thing too that we can make. And in fact, it is. We should make one of those. We'd also make a torch for nighttime, but I want to make that barbecue bucket. That might be another thing we need to make for getting some of the fuel we need. Wait till that's done. We can take stuff into our inventory now. Barbecue bucket and the fermentation tank. Good. All right, let's put the barbecue bucket over here, as it is kind of a food-related item. Oh, nice. Now let's take that right here. Cool. And it looks like that takes fuel. So let's see what happens if we put sticks in there. I guess sometimes the less that I know in these games, the more eureka, aha kind of moments that I have. That's why I like sometimes just experimenting too. If we don't know, it's always kind of cool to see. Well, we can make a lot more sticks. So let's see what happens. I'm assuming, just like how the purifier makes a byproduct of sea salt, this will make a byproduct of charcoal. But we'll have to kind of keep an eye on it. We also can grab more fish now, so we can dry the fish or we can barbecue it. I'm assuming the dried fish lasts longer and takes longer to make, but the barbecue is pretty much immediate. Ah, there it is. It is charcoal. Well, there we go. We have that. Okay, so we need to keep this thing fat stacked if we're going to make a lot of new materials. So let's go to the smelter then. And I wonder what we can make from here. Can we take, like, scrap and turn it into iron? No. Well, maybe we have to have fuel in it first. Maybe it won't let us store anything in there until it's fueled up. Yeah, alright, let's head back. Pop that in there. Oh, now it's fired up. There's no way to turn it on or off. Okay, there we go. So it only turns off if there's actual fuel gone from it. So I think this is a good waste of our, well, not waste, but a good way to spend all of our planks now. Okay, so what do we have for plastic? We got 30 plastic. What do we have for health? We'll have to find some more ale or rum, which I'm assuming we could probably make from, or some sort of alcohol from that fermentation tank. So let's put that down too. So let's grab that. Oh, did I not put that in our inventory? Let's see, where is that thing? Oh, it is there. But I can't put it down. Used with the distillery for brewing certain liquids. Oh, it's an attachment. Cool. So how do I put that in there? Oh, wow, we just add that to it. Does it change the appearance? No. Used with the... Oh. Oh, it actually does change the appearance. Check that out. That's cool. So we can actually modify it. So here we just have a couple of, like, cans to drink stuff. And here we can actually make some hooch. All right, we have some moonshine, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. Whoa. Okay, the smeltery burns through charcoal like crazy. So I think we'll have to come back to that after a lot of charcoal has been made from the barbecue. So let's go ahead and take the rest of these. I'm going to take these and make them all into... oh boy, sticks, yep. I wonder if we can just take pure planks and put it in there too. But let's just go ahead and make sticks. It's fine. Let's go ahead and make... let's wait until that 36 stack disappears. Seems like it's a 1-to-1, so there we go. Alright, so today we're spending a lot of time above ground, huh? Or above water. So if we're going to make our base, we just need to continue to supply planks and sticks in order to make the foundation around and then all the walls. So no matter what, we're going to have to probably spend 3 or 4 days just going back and forth, going down underwater, getting all the planks that we can, and then coming back up here. It also looks like there's a potted plant or a planter that we can make. So similar to like how it is in... Raft, where you can plant trees on your boat. It looks like here we'll be able to do the same, where we plant stuff and then maybe make it grow. Maybe we can do it with fruits or something. Alright, looking good. The only thing that's low is sanity, and I think we're out of ale, so that's why we made that distillery. So we'll have to figure out what else we can ferment with it. Fermentation here. This is water distillery, but now it's a fermentation tank. Man, what can we do? I wonder if we can do something with seaweed. Is there a way that we can make seaweed hooch? Maybe corn. But this is actually seeds, so maybe we can make whiskey or something if we grow more corn. But this is not a crop, so we might actually have to grow that. But I didn't see a way to make a farming plot yet. Let's see. Rope ceiling. Wooden catwalk. Wooden foundations. Curing rack, chest, buoy. Okay, so I don't see a way yet to make a farm. I may have passed it. I may have seen it as well. I see we have a dock here. Wind chimes. That'll be nice. Maybe that'll help our sanity. Is there actually a bonus for crafting that? No? Oh, we have a bellows, too. That might speed up the process there. Oh, right. We can put plastic in here, too. I forgot about that. All right, well, let's take all of our low-quality plastic and put it in there, too. We can easily get more of that. Could build another bucket. Let's take some more of that fuel. It looks like it takes quite a bit of fuel to get that smelted down. And the water distillery Actually takes sticks too, so that might create charcoal as well when we're refining stuff. Okay, well, I guess we don't need this purifier as much anymore. To be honest, this is producing quite a bit of water that we're not using so much water, so that one purifier is quite effective. And I think what we probably could do is maybe there's a way to use water for industrial applications. Maybe we need to use it in crafting some other items. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll take the rest of our food out. Wonder what else we could do with the salt aside from fish. Ah, there we go. Well, would you look at that? We now have refined plastic. Gorgeous. So it'll keep on making... Oh, wow. So that was like, what was that, 11? So it seems to take 2 charcoal per production. Oh, man. We're going to have things working 24/7. And I think I want to make another barbecue bucket just to speed the process up then. So what does a barbecue bucket take? 4 stone and 7 scrap. Okay, we need 1 more scrap. So I know a way we can get that easily. I guess we'll just eat this to get an extra scrap. Alright, let's make another barbecue bucket. We can get more scrap from underwater too, so yeah, let's craft that bad boy. So now we can basically turn these both into charcoal pits. Oh, our hammer is also advanced too. Check that out. Huh. The quality of our hammer must have changed based on the fact that we have an anvil now. It used to just be that little wooden piece. Interesting. Okay, I forgot to take this piece. We need that. Today's a great day for crafting. I'm really enjoying this. So now we can make a second one of these. Plop it down right next to it. Boom. I think we'll take the rest of those planks then. Turn those all into sticks, since we'll need a lot of charcoal. We'll do a 50 conversion here. And the rest of our planks will go for base building. We also need sticks for base building anyway, so we'll take this 75 stack here. There we go. I hope the charcoal is a 1-to-1. You can see everything cooking off now. Nice. Alright, well now would be a good time for lighting and such, wouldn't it? Oh, wow, it's only making one thing at a time. Smeltery takes a long time to function. Wow, look at that, though. Luckily, we're dealing with really calm waters. And the base isn't moving at all. Essentially, we may as well just be on an island at this point. But the fact that we can build a foundation is kind of cool. Although, if you really want to be effective in this game, I think what you really want to do is make a very small base. So your materials go towards the industry and not towards empty space design. Seeds can be used to grow plants. Okay, so we need to grow plants. We need to make like a planter bucket. Oh, actually, there is a planter, isn't there? Never mind. I was thinking about this being for trees, but perhaps the plant pot, which requires terracotta. I wonder if we can actually make clay out of it. Terracotta, clay into terracotta. That's probably a thing we can do, right? Standing torch. Bellows is another thing we can make. We need 3 scrap, 5 scrap, and 3 plastic. So that might speed up the smelter, actually. Let's take the plastic out now and try to make that into iron. And these two are going to make all the charcoal in the world. And we can go fishing later. Food's not too much of an issue at the moment. But it will be soon. So we'll have to start fishing. So I think we're out of finding supplies and stuff now. No more free food, but we do have plenty of soil. We've got seaweed. I don't know what this thing is. Building material. I guess we'll put food and food-related items there, and then random stuff on the right side. Oh, I guess we can put the seeds in there as a food-related item. Okay. Yeah, I wish you could double-click to transfer in this game, but there's no... I've tried it before. It doesn't seem to work. All good, though. Well, that's great. Now we're making a ton of charcoal. Yeah, we want that bad boy loaded up. Okay, it's finishing off the rest of the plastic. I hope now it starts to make the iron. As for fermentation, geez, I think we need to use corn to make whiskey or something like that. Okay, we got a lot of those sticks going. Great. We actually do have food on us, don't we? I think it'll go bad before we actually get a chance to... Let's just eat it now and drink. Also, I don't think there's any way... I wish our health would go up as we have food and water. Our body should be able to heal if we sleep, but it doesn't seem to increase. There might be a way to craft medical kits. Mostly at the beginning we took damage only because of lack of oxygen. Like we were suffocating, drowning really, because of the time it took to get from the bottom of the ocean up to the surface. But okay, we'll leave a little in here just so it's fair. Oh, this takes sticks. Never mind. I had forgotten that they can't use different types of fuel. So charcoal burns a little hotter, a little more effectively or efficiently. Is this going to actually smelt this into... Is this going to melt the scrap into iron? This might not work. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it to see if it's actually going to work. It seems to only be working for the plastic. Now, what was the last thing that we needed? Refined plastic to make the... What was it that we wanted to make? The bellows requires 5 scrap. Oh, I bet that's it. Yes, I bet we need a bellows to get that even hotter. That's probably what it is. Let's take that scrap back then. So in order to get that thing to be able to... It's an attachment that allows us to make iron then. That's cool. So we can make plastic out of it. That's no problem, but the temperature's not hot enough. We actually have to increase that by crafting the attachment. That's awesome. I bet that's how that works. Just like... Oh, and the pan is an attachment for the barbecue. So it'll probably grill faster or maybe make food better. Standing torch and the potted plants seem to be standalones. Oh, this is cool. Alright, let's throw the bellows in there then as an item. They should call that like an upgrade or something. Before we throw that in there, though, let's grab the rest of that scrap. So now we have 15 scrap. 2 iron on us, too. There we go. Let's see if that works. In the meantime, I think we've made enough charcoal for a little while. We'll go ahead and shut these barbecues down for now. And they'll finish up what they're doing. There we go. So they'll keep going for a little while. They're already burning their last sticks. Cool. Very nice. And there's the bellows, too. I love how we can see it next to it. And it must be making iron from that scrap. That's really the only way I could imagine iron being made. Must just take a while to do. Let's keep an eye on it, but I think I'm onto something with the upgrades. So I think we can still make plastic in here if we want to. With the item in there. Let's keep an eye on that. There's something to that formula. I'm getting there. Maybe the bellows is needed for terracotta. But I hope scrap can be, like, recycled, basically. That doesn't seem to be working either. Well, let's take the clay and turn it into something. Let's see what other recipes we want before we spend any more materials. I think we're going to hold off on base building for a while and decorations for a while. So a standing torch seems useful, but not necessary. Large vase requires terracotta, but that requires us to... That's storage, and I don't know if I want that either. Or what about the anvil? Heavy chest or a mortar. Mortar could be good for crafting medicines and such, or arrows out of scrap. That requires us to make the gun. The spear gun, yeah. 3 rope, 5 planks, 5 iron. So we need quite a bit more iron for that. Yeah, I don't think this made anything. Well, let's shut that down. Make sure we do that. Okay. Well, we're still onto something. We're going in the right direction. This is going to be awesome. Okay. Really a lot of advanced crafting today. Let's see if we can make clay now into terracotta. Hopefully that works. Maybe clay will be crafted into the terracotta item. I'll have to keep an eye on that too. Alright, so the last thing we want to make is a mortar. That seems quite helpful. And then those arrows, but we need the gun, so we need to figure out a way to make iron. We have 2 iron. We could continue to harvest from the... We could continue to harvest from the, boats down there. Damn, I don't see anything... Oh, there it goes. Ooh, that's bad. Takes 4 clay to make 1 terracotta. Oh, so maybe it takes 20 scrap to make 1 iron. Maybe we just didn't have enough. Okay. Well, that's a good problem to have, because I know where we can get tons of it. We have 15 on us. Sanity's going down, so we got to work on that fermenter very soon. Very nice. And let's dump off all this stuff here. So it seems like the best way to control... Seems like the best way to control your machines from being on or off is by basically... Oh, it's 2. It's 2 to 1. So that means we should get 4 then. Okay, well that's good. Oh, I like how the barbecues are still lit. Like they're still producing light. That's very nice. All right. Well, this is all done. Actually, I think it's crafting 1 more. It's hard to tell, but I think there's one like processing. It'd be nice if there was a process bar showing you that it was actually working. All right, let's wait until that pops up to 4, and then we'll take the charcoal out. Does the bellows say anything about it when we go to craft that? Yeah, there's no description actually in the stuff before you craft it. That's a big oof. Okay, well we have 4 terracotta now. Let's see if the bellows says anything in the inventory. Used with the smelter regenerates a higher temperature. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Alright, the smelter is shutting down for now. Terracotta we have. And the charcoal will keep on us. Okay, what else can we craft from that? We have 4 terracotta now. We can make the small and large vase. We can make a plant pot. We probably should start with that, because otherwise we're going to run out of food. Or, more importantly, something to make alcohol-wise. I wonder if we need the, let's make this first. We might actually need the mortar in order to grind stuff up or something for ingredients. Okay, we have the potted plant in here. So let's go ahead and put that down. Put that in our food area, I guess. Now we'll need to fill that with soil. I don't know how much soil it takes, so we'll see. So if we take soil and seeds, let's see what happens. Soil plus seeds. Well, it seems to be a way to store. The gear's not moving, so oh, maybe we need to add water? Aha, there we go. Perfect. So that's a reason to have extra water production. That's a very good reason to have extra water production. Although we don't need the distiller still. We'll just go ahead and leave all this stuff here. It only seems to take 3, though. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's actually automatically like... So it's really like a factory. It's not even growing. It's more like seed plus soil plus water equals food. Okay. Well, that's good. Now, hopefully we can take that and then ferment it, because insanity is going to be our biggest thing. That's going to be our biggest concern. Okay, let's go ahead and save at the sleeping bag. And then let's go ahead and sleep. A couple hours. Alright. So what material do we need most? We need clay. Oh, we have health. Wait, ability? How is that an ability? Wait, how do we take a look at abilities? Oh, yeah. Equipment. Health. Max health plus 20%. Okay, cool. Hopefully we can get the lungs up a little bit more. Alright, well that's good. How's health looking? I didn't restore any of our health. That sucks. Okay, let's take a look at the potted plant. Yeah, that's still working. We're going to go need to get salvage today, so let's go do that. Yep, I think we should go get some scrap. Let's go do that. We'll come back later. Luckily, the stuff's in the same spot every time. You would run out of materials pretty quickly if you had to swim much further. So maybe it's like a 20-to-1 ratio or something for the iron? Okay. I've noticed the more we played this game, the more shark sets seem to appear. But they're still not really aggressive, even though apparently I've been attacked by a shark. I didn't even... The shark attacks are so underwhelming that I guess... I didn't notice. But maybe, perhaps the spear, for example. I have the spear in my hands, so maybe... Somehow I, like, clicked and fought it off and didn't even notice it or something when I was trying to get back on my raft. Okay, where else can we get a lot of metal? A lot of wood down here. We don't really necessarily need that. Plastic I'll grab just because it's a pain in the neck. Oh, we have 2 bandages. Okay, well that's magical. What the hell is this? Oh, the plane. Yeah, looks like we've harvested everything off the plane. What about the propeller? It looks like just the flaps and stuff can be harvested. Okay. Now there's more stuff over this way. I haven't shown you this area yet before. But it's pretty far away from the raft. In fact, yeah, that's pretty far. So there's some containers over here that are a little strange. Somewhere over here. Also, the buoys have metal on them. There's that strange door around here somewhere, too. Oh, here's some barrels. Ooh, quite a few. Good. And now we have Train Lung 3. Wonderful. We're fully upgraded for natural underwater. Now we just need the scuba tank and stuff, but a lot of that requires iron or materials we don't have yet. I think we can get the snorkel and the fins in a little while, but we need a way to make rope. So maybe I can go to the drying rack to turn seaweed into a rope or something. There might be a way. Yeah, let's get up to the top. Whew. Now we also need to find some more ale, or whiskey, or rum. There's the containers I was mentioning earlier. Those ones are already opened. So we need to get in there somehow. Or get around that area somehow. There's good materials there. I wonder if we can harvest this. Nope. There's usually a box that's next to one of these that we could salvage. But it must respawn every couple of days. Not really seeing anything useful around here. All right, let's get back up to the surface. Alright, we have that health increase now. We could use the bandages to get back up to full health. Oh, wow. Okay, we're almost there. Sanity's going to be our worst thing. I don't know if sanity hits 0 if we just die or if it'll have some other effect, but we need more rum and whiskey or whatever alcohol we're going to make. It's not going to be made fast enough. Like, we can't get that fast enough. Wow, first aid packs? Holy crap, okay. But getting those boxes is really important. Let's see. There could be more drink in here. Scrap +2. Rope +2. That's great. Nothing in there, though. Alright, so finding those crates is really important. We've got quite a bit of stuff from that. Let's head home for a minute. See what we can do about making iron now. Another thing to know would be, does the bellows actually increase, or rather decrease, the speed and the time in which it takes to smelt down plastic? That'd be another cool thing to know if it made it more fuel efficient and also made it faster. Okay, let's go ahead and pop in some more No, oh, yeah, there's... Okay, so I don't think we can craft those. We now have 39 rather than... Well, the gear is spinning, so it must be doing something. Like, if for example, if I put a rope in there, I don't think it's going to spin, because same with the water. This didn't do anything until we added water. Alright, we're going to definitely make more farms. Man, we're going to get... it's just going to be RNG as to whether or not we find rum or something that we can use for that. Luckily, we have bandages and first aid kits, though, so if I start taking damage because we go insane... Of course, you guys know, if you in real life, if you start to go insane, grab a med kit and put on a band-aid. That's the way it works. Okay, we've got plenty of plastic here. I just don't want that thing making any plastic just yet. Into more... Oh, we have 15 more scrap here, too. There we go. Okay, I hope this works. I don't know of any other way to make iron. Can't think of anything else at the moment. What else did I want to make? So definitely want to make some more planters. And we could make a pan. We will need food soon. What can we do with the drying rack? I wonder if we put seaweed there, if it creates ropes. Got to be a way to make all the materials ourselves. There's got to be a way for us to make rope. Oh, it's doing something. I'm a genius. Let's see. Oh, it literally is drying it. It might be food, though. I don't think it can actually be used as a rope. But at least it's something to eat. Wonder if I can add salt and like have salted seaweed or something. Whatever. We'll just add that there. And oh, it is rope. Look at that. Alright, so we're making rope out of seaweed. Hell yeah. I'm not seeing any iron come out of here. The gear is rotating, so I'm assuming it's working, but... Like, if I put rope here... Nothing's spinning. Oh, it's mostly because I don't have fuel. So it'll actually make something no matter what. Smeltery running. Darn, I just don't know for sure. We could also go back and harvest some of those cannons again. I'll leave it there for a while. I don't know exactly if that does it or not, but we'll experiment in time. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and see you tomorrow in another episode. Again, on your way out, make sure you've subscribed and turned on the notification bell. And don't forget to smash that like button to support the channel as we rocket towards 1 million subscribers. I want to thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. I'm enjoying this game a hell of a lot. So, hope to see you back next time as we continue to unlock the secrets of Bermuda. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for checking out the playlist and watching in its entirety, and I'll see you next time.